We all have platforms, and it's our divine right to manage and utilize the platforms as we see fit. I took upon myself to start speaking out about mental health in 2019 because I knew that there was a major problem that no one was doing truly anything about it. Now, here we are today looking at the aftermath of the Georgia shooting, where 2 teachers and 2 students passed away at the hands of a 14-year-old student. If you don't do anything else, you have control of what you do. All I ask you to do is subscribe to this channel and help support my agenda of elevating this platform to the point to where we can get resources and programs in place to go into communities and have real conversations and support systems for people that are struggling emotionally. It costs you nothing to hit the follow. Let's take a listen to what the students account to what has happened. Not only 4 lives were taken and 9 others went to the hospital, but you have trauma and PTSD that many students will deal with for decades to come. I'm your girl, Boost Boswell, focused on mental health. I'm a mental health advocate who has suffered from depression, anxiety, overexertion, stress, and PTSD, just like so many people that are undiagnosed are suffering silently. It's time we speak out. And one way you can do that is to hit that subscribe button. Let's get real and heal. We can do that together.
Welcome back. I'm Austin Westfall. A 14-year-old student opened fire at a Georgia high school and killed 4 people on Wednesday, authorities said, sending students scrambling for shelter in their classrooms and eventually to the football stadium as officers swarmed the campus and parents raced to find out if their children were safe. The dead were identified as 2 students and 2 teachers at Appalachia High School in Winder, Georgia, which is about an hour's drive from Atlanta. At least 9 other people, 8 students and 1 teacher, were taken to hospitals with injuries. All of them are expected to survive. The shooter is alive tonight and is in custody. Again, he's 14 years old. His name is Colt Gray, and he was a student at the school itself. Lieutenant Randy Sutton is standing by. He's a law enforcement expert and the founder of the Wounded Blue. Lieutenant, as always, it's good to see you. I want to pull up a tweet here. This is incredibly hard to read. This was posted by the Giffords organization. It's a gun violence prevention organization founded by former Arizona Representative Gabby Giffords, who, of course, herself is a victim of gun violence. It's a screenshot of a conversation between a parent and a child at the school. I'm going to read it. This is the child saying, "School shooting right now. I'm scared. Please, I'm not joking." Response, "I'm leaving work. I love you. Love you too, baby. Where are you?" Class, "Someone's dead. I just saw ambulance and police heading that way."
Randy, we spoke to another student. His name is Isaac Sanguma. He was walking back to his class at the time of the shooting. Isaac, thank you so much for joining us. First, let me say I'm so sorry that this has happened yet again in this country. I'm so sorry that we have to talk to you under these circumstances. You know, when the story broke yesterday, it was tough to hear. Once again, here we go. I can't imagine what it was like for you who was there at the time. Describe for us, if you will, where you were, what you heard, and what you saw.
So basically, it was like around 10:20, and I asked my teacher to go use the restroom. And I was going to the restroom. I went to go see AP. So I went to go see an AP, and she said she was dealing with something very important. So as I'm walking around, I go to the atrium, and I see 3 cops. And as I'm walking by, I'm walking back. I go to the restroom, and I don't know. I think I heard like a boom, boom, but at first it wasn't like a gunshot. Like it didn't come to my mind as it was a gunshot. My instincts was just to run back to class. Plus I seen like red sirens, red lights in the ceiling and stuff like that. So I just ran back to class, and I seen my teacher and other teachers getting their students that were drinking water and in the bathroom, getting their kids to get in the classroom. And it didn't feel real.
You know, so we have heard that we have lost 2 teachers and 2 students. Did you know any of the people who were no longer with us?
Yes, one of the teachers was my algebra teacher. She was my 4th period teacher. That same morning, she walked up to me, and I had threw up yesterday, so she asked me if I was okay. And she was asking me to come to class on time because, you know, my class is like right across the whole school, so I'd be coming to class late. She was begging me to come to class on time today. And I didn't know that was gonna be my last time seeing her and talking.
I started running. He started shooting like 10 times. He shot at least 10 times. And then I ran to the back of the classroom. I dived behind the desk, and my teacher had got in front of me like he was guarding me. But like the gunshots were so close to me, like my ears started ringing real bad. Like the whole classroom was smoking, like, and everything. And then when he finally got out of the classroom, my teacher started barricading the door with desks and bookshelves and all that. And then I had got up. When I had got up, I had saw one of my classmates on the ground bleeding so bad. And then when I had moved myself to the other side of the room because the bookshelf I was hiding behind, it was right in front of the door. So I had moved to the other side, to like this side with my friend. I was checking on my other friend because he got grazed in his leg. And then there was a white girl that was in front of me. She got shot in her leg and stuff. And then my other friend got shot in her stomach. And it was just so sad, stuff like that.
Are you okay?
Yes, ma'am.
That's a lot to process.
Yeah.
And you're so young. You're how old?
14.
That's so much to have to process in class where you're supposed to feel safe.
Yeah.
How are you doing now? I mean, what's going through your mind?
Like, it just keep replaying back in my head. I just thank God that I wasn't the one that got hit, you know. Like, in the midst of all of it happening, I was just thanking God because, you know, he had his hands around me and stuff like that. Because I could have been the one that got hit because I was right there. He could have. I started running.
You said